Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button, also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats for going live streaming, y'all holding it down, channel donations, and the Patreon family. We are working. Now, I did a video this morning about Ronda Rousey's longtime trainer Edmond, man, and he did an interview with the MMA Hour, Ariel Helwani, and he was saying Ronda Rousey's returns 50-50. It's undecided, but if she does come back, he wants to see her come back and fight Cris Cyborg. And he also went on to say, he went as far as saying that he's always liked the fight, which I don't believe, because why didn't it happen 2-3 years ago? He says that he always knew that Ronda could beat Cyborg because she's too slow, which is another thing I don't agree with. However, if you guys watch the video, I gave my thoughts. Cris Cyborg has now took to her verified Instagram account and responded to trainer Edmond's, I guess, call out, whatever you want to call it. Cris Cyborg said, "I heard Ronda Rousey's coach said on MMAfighting.com that he would like to see her return for one more fight against me. I thought I would share my thoughts on this. If Ronda is going to return for only one more fight, I think it should be against Miesha Tate. When I wanted to fight her, it was because she was at the top of her game and she had all of the confidence in the world. She had not been KO'd twice in a row, and some people were actually saying that she could beat Floyd Mayweather in a fight. I wanted the challenge so bad I almost killed myself trying to make the lowest weight possible just to give the fans the fight, and she made every excuse for it not to happen. Both of us now are at different chapters in our career, and for me that chapter is finished. If Ronda Rousey is wanting to fight, to make the fight for the fans, I would still be willing to give it to them, but I think it would be better to take place inside the WWE ring. For her, it gets her one step closer to Hollywood, and for me, it would be another exciting challenge and a chance to test my athletic ability. I also think this would be the best platform for Edmond, as he is nothing but a joke of a coach." Wow. UFC 219 Cyborg versus Holm. And she put the Brazilian flag. So she let it be known, like, we're not even really tripping off of you now. And I mean, I like the message, because I told you in the video yesterday, I don't think it's a good look. I mean, it's like Edmond's tripping to me. Like, your fighter just got knocked out twice in a row by one is a former boxer who crossed over to the MMA side of things, Holly Holm, right? You fought Amanda Nunes, who in the UFC standards, she's a good striker, very strong, beat up on Miesha Tate, bloodied her up, I think in the first round. And then to put her in with Cris Cyborg, that's like career suicide. That, to me, I just don't see, given the chain of events and what's happened, the chronological order, I just don't see Ronda Rousey. I'd never seen Ronda Rousey beating Cyborg. But if she had a chance, to me, it would have been like Cyborg is saying, when she was on top of her game, when people like Mark Wahlberg and Dana White were saying she's the best fighter in women's combat sports ever, and she was the Terminator, you know what I mean? That would have been the time to make the fight. So right now, like I said in my past video, it seems like more of a money grab, because it's going to be hard to beat with, I mean, she still does the judo and stuff, but people kind of know the jig is up, you know what I mean? Like, they know the blueprint on what you're not good at. So I think Edmond, I mean, Cyborg said he's a joke of a coach. See, this is what I don't understand with these UFC fighters. If you're going up with a notable striker like Amanda Nunes, Cris Cyborg, but the Cyborg fight hasn't happened, so we'll say Amanda Nunes, why don't you actually, Ronda Rousey has enough money, I mean, I'm not in her pockets like that, but I believe she has enough money, why not get an actual boxing coach? Floyd Mayweather Sr., Floyd Jr. said he would help you. Joel Diaz, Roberto Garcia of Oxnard, right? Buddy McGurk, who worked with the late Arturo Gatti, you know what I mean? Anybody like that. Barry Hunter, somebody. I mean, why are you using this Edmond dude? I understand relationships, but again, people confuse loyalty with stupidity. You know what I mean? Just because you're loyal doesn't mean it's smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say a girl's with a guy and he beats the shit out of her every day. Now you're loyal, you have 2 kids together, so you might stay, but that doesn't make you smart for doing it. You know what I mean? That's not the quality of life you deserve. So, I mean, people always do this with training camps. Maybe there's someone who's a better fit, or not even just replacing Edmond completely, but maybe incorporate somebody else into your camp. Danny Jacobs had a big fight with Gennady Golovkin, and he wanted some insight from Virgil Hunter as well. So he used Andre Rozier as his head coach, but he also got probably some input from Virgil Hunter. There's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, this is your career, and I'd rather hurt my friend's feeling or my trainer's feelings a little bit by bringing a secondary person in to make me well prepared. And if you're really friends with somebody, you really respect and love them as a, you know what I mean, trainer should with their fighter, then you would want what's best for them. Just like in a fight, you would throw in the towel if your fighter's getting the shit kicked out of him, right? So it's no different. You should want your fighter to win. And if that means bringing in an actual boxing coach who could help her better, then it is what it is. You should understand that. That's how I look at it. But I agree with Cris Cyborg. I feel like, I mean, I would watch the fight, obviously, based on the names, but it's not going to have the same luster that it once had. It's just like in boxing, Amir Khan versus Kell Brook. Amir Khan got brutally knocked out by Canelo, and Kell Brook stopped in his last 2 fights by big punchers. Gennady Golovkin at middleweight, and then Errol Spence at welterweight. So again, if Khan fights if Khan fights Kell Brook now, I'll watch it, but it doesn't have the same effect because of where they're at in their career. So I think that's kind of what Cyborg is saying, is like, we're not even tripping off you. The world's seen you like basically get exposed twice and knocked out twice. We know your deficiencies. So I mean, if she would have fought 2-3 years ago, then it could have been like the Gina Carano fight, where Cris Cyborg, if she were to win by stoppage, she was the first to do it, but now she would be the third to do it. You know what I mean? So I feel her. You know what I mean? You're not going to get the full credit like Holly Holm or something, because we've already seen it. It would just be kind of to be expected. And anyway, like I said, it's just a dumb game plan. You taking all these long breaks, and then you just come back and fight top level girls when your confidence is obviously rattled. It's just not smart thinking. I don't know why he would even suggest it. And I said that in my video this morning, is it's going to get back to Cris Cyborg, and she's going to respond and maybe want the fight, and she just responded. So again, as a trainer, nobody was even talking about Ronda Rousey. She just got married on the night of Mayweather McGregor. She's chilling, enjoying life. You're going to go on a radio show and then stir the pot by bringing up Cyborg's name, knowing that y'all probably don't want that fight next. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you do, you're putting pressure on Ronda Rousey, because if she does come back, people are like, hey, I thought you said you want to fight Cyborg. Let me know what you guys think. Cris Cyborg says we should fight in the WWE, and that's kind of a slight, like, basically you can't compete with me in the UFC and MMA, so we should have a theatrical fight on the WWE, like Mayweather versus Big Show. Let me know your thoughts. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.